Dun 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 dun. All right, okay. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario, and look at how huge this box is. Just look at this. So, I'm in my new apartment right now. Well, kind of, it's still new to me, at least. You know, I've been here for less than a month while recording this video. And this right here is my new chair that I got. It is a DXRacer. Never owned one of these, but the reason why I got one is because I was wanting a new computer chair. You know, some people, they're probably going to say, you don't need a chair that expensive. You don't need a chair like this. You're absolutely right. I don't need a chair like this at all. My old chair works out pretty well, but it is old. It's kind of falling apart. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to treat myself. That's kind of how it is. I wanted to treat myself to a nice chair like this, especially since now I have more room and everything in this apartment. And also, I don't know what I'm going to do with the old chair, actually. I really don't. But I can temporarily or kind of permanently store it in my room because I have more room over there. It's awesome. So yeah, I got this thing, and just look at how big this whole box is. I have my hoodie. I should probably like move the hoodie or something like that. There. Okay, moved over to the side. But yeah, no, this is the DXRacer. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to film myself, you know, completely unboxing this and then struggling to put it together and all that, but I am going to put it together. For anybody wondering, this box is absolutely huge. It's about 60 pounds. Don't know how many kilos that is because I don't feel like doing math right off the top of my head, to be honest. But when I went to pick it up from the apartment people, they're just like, yeah, that box is heavy, so I'm going to let you pick that up. But it got here actually pretty early, kind of, I don't know, scuffed up a little bit. I don't think anything is struggling. I dropped this on my foot too, which was extremely painful, but you know, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this thing up, going to put it together, and I'm going to give you all a first impressions of this chair, and we'll check it out as well too, because I am excited for this. So we'll see how this is, if it's really worth the money. Alright, so as you all can see right here, everything has been unboxed, and check it out. The chair has now been assembled and everything, so honestly, it's pretty nice so far. I've only sat in it like twice. I'm liking it, at least, you know, I'm okay with it. Then again, I'm not like super picky with chairs and all that, though. That kind of almost defeats the purpose, because like, why did you get a DXRacer? You know, a few reasons. Mostly everyone I talked to that has used them said nothing but excellent things about them, and then on top of that, what ended up happening was the only people that had bad reviews of them were people that never used them or didn't own them. So I don't really know how you can review something that you've never used, but I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. But no, this thing, I mean, it was pretty simple to set up. You just had to snap a few things on, screw a few things. It came with an Allen wrench as well, too, so you're going to get, like, all the tools and all that stuff. These pillows, though, those pillows are ass. That has been pretty much my sentiments, so far, are that the chair is great. I'll give you all the first impressions when I get to the office. The chair has been great so far. Those pillows are horrible. I actually tried one of them. I was like, this is not comfortable. I felt that one. I was like, that's not comfortable either. So I have those chairs as extra things. You'll also get, you know, like 2 extra washers. I actually used one of them because I lost one. And one of these extra bolts right there just in case. And then this little cushion right here, which I'm assuming this is like for the back rest right there. So, I don't know. I didn't use it or anything, so I'm probably going to hold on to that box, honestly, just in case something goes wrong with this thing right here. But we're going to move this into the office, and I'll give you a first impression sit on it, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Alright, so just to show you all what I have been sitting on, this is the beast right here, and honestly, it's not a bad chair by any means. You know, I just kind of wanted the upgrade just to have something nicer, and to have, you know, I don't know, just a more comfortable chair. Although this chair hasn't really been giving me too many issues. I did have to adjust it a little bit, because I noticed when I was playing on one of my consoles for an extended period of time, and extended was like 30-45 minutes, honestly, my neck kind of hurt a little bit, so I think it might have just been placement with the chair, because I adjusted a few things, it was better, but as you can see, it's kind of ripped right there. It's ripped a few places there as well too, and this thing is like over 10 years old, so I'm actually going to still keep this chair because this is a really nice chair. So I'm going to move this into my bedroom and then move the DXRacer in here, so kind of out with the old, in with the new. And here we now have the DXRacer. Now this chair, I will say, is much heavier than that other one. Like, I definitely, you know, let out a little bit of an oomph, you know, when I was lifting and all that, because I didn't think it was going to be this heavy. But yeah, it's a heavier chair. It's definitely sturdier built and everything. And let's go ahead, take a seat on it. Oh, okay. You know, that is actually, wow. Alright, that's really comfortable. Especially like right here. I sat on it in the living room, and it was, you know, that was cool, but it's like, well, I'm not gonna use it in the living room. I'm gonna obviously use it, you know, in the office right here. Let's see how we can lift it up as well. Alright, so I raised this up a little higher, raised up the armrest and all that as well too, and check this out, I can even like just completely like lay back in this thing, like just like, it almost goes 180, it's awesome. Yeah, I know popcorn ceiling, but hey, I'm rinsing the place. So no, this thing is really comfortable. Now, do I recommend it? I don't know. What I'm gonna do is, normally I produce a bunch of videos and it takes me a while to put them out because I honestly produce more than I upload. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to store this footage on my computer, and I don't know how long it's going to be. It could be like a week, it could be 4 weeks. I'm going to tell you all in the next clip how long I use the chair for, because right before I want to upload this video, I'm going to record a little vlog of myself after I've used this video, not this video, after I've used this chair for an extended period of time, and I'll let you know if I think it's worth it. So check back here in a few seconds. Alright, so I'm doing this audio recording separately, and it's been about 2 months since I've owned the DXRacer. Now, like in the previous footage you saw, I went ahead, I unboxed it, I put it together, put it in my office, and I said I was going to report back with my opinions on it later on. And here's the thing, it's a chair. And what I mean by that is, I'm not really feeling the $300 price tag, to be honest. Now, there's a lot of people where they freak out about it, because I will say this, I mean, the thing looks cool, don't get me wrong, but I also think it's a lot like Alienware, where it's really big brand recognition. And also, a lot of YouTubers and streamers and all that you do see who heavily promote this chair normally get these chairs for free, so $300 is literally nothing to them because they normally did not have to pay for the chair. Although someone I know on here who I talked to, Sora Games, she did pay for the chair herself, and she gave a really good review on it. I myself, I have to say my review is not going to be as positive. Now here's the thing, I don't have anything negative to say about the chair, but I don't really have anything overwhelmingly positive to say about the chair. Now I will say it is comfortable enough. It's a chair that I would sit on, so like I guess I was expecting it to be more comfortable in a way, but the model I got wasn't going to be super cushioned and all that. The pillows, all the pillows are garbage. Like, I'll say that, those pillows are horrible. I don't use any of the extra stuff that came with this chair. I just use the chair itself, and I use the armrest, that's it. Any of the extra stuff, like the back stuff, the pillows and all that, they are garbage. You might as well just throw those away because they're all horrible. But when I say it's a chair, what I mean by that is it's pretty much, to me, it's really like no frills. It's not like this is definitely the most comfortable thing I've sat on. I've sat on more comfortable things before, but at the same time, I just don't see how it really warrants a $300 price tag. I mean, maybe $150, $200 could be more acceptable, and I will say this is definitely better than my other chair. But I have gained appreciation for this as well too, especially the first few days I had it. Like, I was sitting here and I was like, man, did I really, like, okay, I guess I paid $300 for this, okay, that's kind of cool, but it doesn't really feel like much. But then, when I went over to my job, and for anyone that doesn't know, I am a consultant, which requires me to sit in front of a computer most of the time. Man, after a few days of sitting there, I can still use my chair at work, but there's times I sit there and I'm like, you know, I wonder how hard it would be to buy another DXRacer and get it up the elevator and put it here, because it is more comfortable than the regular chair, like just a average chair. But you all might be asking, okay, should I get the DXRacer? I mean, if you really want to, and it appeals to you and it looks awesome, I would say you could get it. I don't think there's going to be any downsides to it. It's not like the thing arrived broken or it's, you know, inconvenient or anything like that. But at the same time, I would also recommend looking at other chairs as well too. You don't have to spend this much on a chair. I chose to because I wanted to get a nice chair and I wanted to see if DXRacers lived up to the hype. And do they live up to the hype? In my opinion, they really don't. But at the same time, this is also a chair that I am going to be using on a almost daily basis, and I don't see myself buying another chair for years on end. Like, my other chair that I just replaced with this, I had that one for probably over 10 years, and I'm probably going to use this one for maybe at least 10 years or so. So if I can get years of use out of it, to me, that is something that is well worth it, and that is a piece of furniture that I have paid for. It's not like a video game or a game system or anything like that. No, no, this is a piece of furniture and it should be treated like that. But like any other piece of furniture, do you have to get this one? You don't have to. You can look at other chairs. I'm sure there's better chairs out there that might be cheaper or comparable or maybe a little bit more expensive that are probably better, as I said. So really take your own judgment on this. My opinion is you really don't need this chair. The chair is alright. A lot of people say it's an epic chair, it's incredible, it's amazing. It looks cool, and the quality, I mean build quality is nice, but as for comfort and all that, it's alright. I will say this, I was also prompted to do this recording now because I do have some lower back pain going on right now that's been going on the past few days, and I barely feel it in this chair, so it is more comfortable than my previous one. But like that, again, as I said, there are also a lot of other chairs that are more comfortable than my previous chair, so it just depends on what you want to do. But anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you all for watching, everyone. Let me know what you all think of this.